Alright, so stop loss is at break even and we are holding this trade. It's natural to see a little retracement, so ain't concerned at all. Alright, so this was not exactly where I entered the trade, but this was the trade idea. You know, fair value gap, we took this high there and then we broke this structure here. But simply, this structure right here is still important because before breaking this high, we had this low farm on the 5-minute and that was broken. 6,150. That we see how long we could hold this one. We could make the full parameters of the trade. No TP set as yet, but I'll come and manually close it. I'm not gonna move from there. Okay, stop. So yeah, going to check in with you guys in a couple once we get to any of our areas of interest. Welcome back to another video. It's currently Friday, 14th of June, the end of the week, and it is 8:30 a.m. New York time, and I am looking at this chart. This morning we had a little bit of manipulation to the upside here, all of this above the red line, and then we had a push to the downside, breaking this low, most previous low that was formed before this high was taken here. But it isn't really long-term high, you know, any old highs being taken. The oldest liquidity that was taken is this low. This one hasn't been taken as yet, a relatively equal low, this one here. But this low has been taken. This is the oldest form of liquidity, so we haven't seen much manipulation. But this level where I'm moving this alert to is the start of a fair value gap, and above here as well looks like a fair value gap. But there wasn't any manipulation that took place, which is, I guess, it's still an old high. Yesterday's high, it was broken this morning at 2. Yeah, more or less 2 o'clock. And that high was then broken as well. The low that was formed before that high was broken impulsively to the downside. Pure value gap above the 50%. Cool. Relatively equal high at the bottom here, and it still hasn't filled this gap completely, which is more than enough. Oh, I could delete this. This was just an example yesterday with the live. I was showing them how I make my analysis and in any direction. This wasn't a trade that I took because this was the trade idea for Wednesday, and I missed this trade, but still played out when we back tested. But yesterday I ended up missing the second trade, which was based off this Fibonacci retracement. So I caught this move initially and hit TP in about like 15 minutes, half an hour, and then price came back up to the 50%. I did bring out this Fibonacci retracement tool and I marked it up on the 15 and 5. Right, I missed this trade coming back up to the 50%. I could have gotten in, stop loss above there, but regardless, we're still profitable. We're still up for yesterday. Made $130. So we are looking for an opportunity to go short. I would like to ride from up here to just to filling this gap. I'm not sure if it might take liquidity at the bottom here. It might. It honestly might take liquidity at the bottom here. But just for the sake of being safe, let's just mark the closing of that gap, and I'll just visually or mentally mark the bottom of liquidity here. So if we get to this zone and, you know, I start seeing price showing signs that it might want to push further down, then we have a trade. But only if this trade idea happens at anytime after 9:30. It's currently 8:30. Okay, so price would need to come here or somewhere up here. Let's just aim for right here. Once it comes there and, you know, I see rejection from that point, if the volume is also corresponding with rejection from that area, then yeah, we have a trade. But until then, I'm definitely going to come back and check in with you guys, give you an update on how it's going, if we have a trade or not, and yeah, we'll see how it goes today. So I thought I'd be giving y'all an update on Monday. Like, this trade was a L. Didn't see it coming. Honestly, true, it didn't see it coming. Smaller is, but completely wrong. This is US 30. I'm now getting accustomed to this, but I like it. I like the way this moves, and the fact that I ain't getting nothing too clear on Nas, even though they had a good buy at 12. I just didn't see it. It was consolidation, so I didn't want to take it. But I'm in again on US 30 for a long. This trade, by the way, since I using the same lot size on Nas, I need to calculate my risk better. But this was like $60. So let's see. I'm entering the same risk. I'm risking $60 to the lot size. The stop loss is like here. The stop loss is like here, and I'm aiming for above this liquidity, above here, right there. Let's see if the price will respect these areas and push to the upside, or whether this is all now a reversal and price wants to come down and US 30 is do consolidation a little bit different than Nas. Hope not. I send this out to the group as well because, you know, I believe everybody deserved the chance to recover as well. We all took a little L this morning. I doubt everybody took the same size of L like me because, boy oh boy. But yeah, I'm managing risk better now. I'm adjusting to this position size in a US 30. But yeah, I am probably going to come back on Monday and update y'all if this trade doesn't take me. Actually, even if it does take me out, I'm still gonna come back in on Monday. It's not gonna go to stop take profit before the market close 5 o'clock. It's Friday, so I might end up holding this one over the weekend as long as we're in profit. If we're in a little drawdown, I might just, you know, matter of fact, nah, I'm in the trade, you know, so I'm taking it to the parameters I believe it's gonna go to. So gonna update you guys more than likely on Monday, so I'm not gonna end the video here. Price just continues to surprise me, so we are at 1-to-1. So I'm just gonna update the chat and let everyone move their stop loss to break even. Looks like we're gonna take this high here on the 1 minute. Alright, did we take this high or create a relatively equal high? Okay, let's see what's going on with price action. Created a relatively equal high. Are we gonna come down? Alright, so stop loss is at break even and we are holding this trade. It's natural to see a little retracement, so ain't too concerned at all. Anyways, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I can't say I'm gonna come back in on Monday or later on, but I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm still holding this regardless what happens, so yeah, we in this one for the long run. Gonna give you guys an update either in a few or on Monday. Welcome back. It's currently Monday the 17th of June. I held a trade over the weekend, which was this US 30 trade. I don't think I'm gonna keep trading US 30. Like, the way it's moving is just so, I don't like how US 30 moves. It gives me the same type of confirmation and everything like Nas, but it just doesn't move the same way. It doesn't cover the same distance. It doesn't do the same things. So I think I'm gonna ease with the US 30, like only if I do not have a trade on Nas. That's the only way I'm going into US 30. But it's always going to be reduced risk. I only lost like $6 or $5 on the personal account. I didn't take this trade on the prop firm account. But yeah, it's Monday morning, 8:42 a.m. You know me, after 9:30 I'll be back in the markets looking for a trade. But for right now, just doing some analysis. Just thought I should open the camera and, you know, let you guys know what's up. Oh, before we go further into the video, big up to everyone that's been subscribing, commenting, and reaching out to me on Instagram. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We're growing, and yeah, I hope you join us for the ride on the way to wherever we're going. We're just going, you know, just regarding releasing a video every day or every other day at least, and sticking to it. I can see real benefit in my trading and my life outside of trading just by shooting and recording these videos and uploading these videos, because it's like another form of journaling. Like, I have a visual and audio recording of me saying I don't want to do this, or of me saying I want to do this, and of like the results of me doing it, so I could be able to more understand where I'm going wrong if I'm going wrong, and where I'm going right if I'm going right. And hopefully it has the same effect on others as well. You know, you could learn from my mistakes, you could learn from the things that I'm actually doing live, and decide whether you want to do them or you don't want to do them. So yeah, it has a lot of benefit, and I'm just really glad that I can get to document and share my journey, and it also brings value to persons out there, you know. Never thought it would, honestly. I'm just sharing my actual experience, the things that I go through on a day-to-day basis while trading, and it has value for others, so I'm going to continue sharing it. Anything that I learn over time, anything that's helped me along my journey, I'm going to keep sharing it. So yeah, but for right now we have no trade. It's like I said, 8:45 in the morning, 8:40 in the morning, so no trades for me until 9:30. But once we get to 9:30, I'll come back in and check in with you guys, let you know whether we have a trade or not. It's currently Father's Day, by the way, so I doubt this video is gonna release on Father's Day, but happy belated Father's Day to you then, if you're a father. Even for those mothers who are fathers out there, I got 2% of persons watching my videos are females, so I ain't gonna left you out, so big up yourself. But yeah, we'll come back in and check in with you guys in a couple of minutes. Honestly, I believe I need to stop moving stop loss to break even. Like, it was a good suggestion by one of the guys in the chat room, but moving stop loss to break even is starting to cost me more than it's actually like making me, especially if I do it like a couple minutes after I'm in the trade and I just see some profit. I don't think I like quite understand when I should move stop loss to break even for my strategy. So for right now, I think it's just best I stick to one set amount of risk and one just take profit. You might be wondering why I think in that way. So I had a trade. I could be coming to y'all telling y'all I'm in a trade, but I was stopped out at break even, a little bit above break even. Right, so this was not exactly where I entered the trade, but this was the trade idea, you know, fair value gap. We took this high there, and then we broke this structure here. But simply, this structure right here is still important, because before breaking this high, we had this low farm on the 5-minute, and that was broken. Then we had finally a fair value gap after the high was broken. We trace into it. Normal stuff, right? Cool. I didn't get it from this high, so it was more of like, nah, like it. That was this. So I could have been in this trade right now. I could still be in this trade right now. But as you'll notice, as we drop down, right, I got in like upon the close of this candle, and I had some bearish momentum pushing into my favor. Then I brought stop loss to break even. This was almost about 1-to-1, yes, but I brought stop loss to break even and was taken out when price. Let me just use this. So I got in on the close of this candle right there, right? And then I had all this bearish momentum. Good. Brought my stop loss to a little bit above break even, so you know I'm out with a little bit of profit, like $2. But am I going to aim for $2 200 times in order to pass this challenge, or just catch one of these trades, or like 5 of these trades? Anyhow, brought my stop loss to break even, sent this trade out to the community. I didn't send it with any stop loss, any take profit, because as soon as I entered it, I noticed like momentum and volume was on the side of selling. So great. After sending that, and we got this momentum immediately, we literally only 1 minute, 2 minutes later, I said bring stop loss to break even. No, not 2, like 3 minutes later, bring stop loss to break even. We go down some more, and then we start to come up. So everybody was taking out the stop loss, and it's really unfortunate, to be honest. I don't know, sometimes it is. Meanwhile, I talking to Ali price literally reversing to the entry and showing me why stop loss at break even sometimes is good. But maybe it's my risk to reward. Maybe I'm aiming too high, causing trades to reverse on me. What is this? 1-to-2, basically. A little bit over 1-to-2. That's not too much. But this is not a 1-to-2 from the actual parameters of the trade. If it was like where I was supposed to get into it, like till up here on the 3-minute, I actually saw the entry. So it's here. It would be right here. This would be the actual entry. And based on 3-minute, honestly, I'd have no clue. Oh, okay. So there's a fair value gap right here that might be causing price to want to change direction, let me just pull it up a little bit more so you can see. This gap there, right there, that's causing price to, you know, go up a little bit. I didn't see this in my analysis, and I'm thankful that I'm already out of the trade, even though I'm out with far less profit than this trade could have made me. I guess while talking to y'all and real pissed about being stopped out and everything, it's kind of showing me, actually my wrist was still here. Yeah, so I had it wrong. My wrist was still here. Let me get to the wrist in a minute. So it's actually showing me why sometimes it might be beneficial to bring stop loss to break even. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, bro. This is me actual feelings. I was pissed as hell that I got out. I was pissed as hell that it keep dropping. Allah, but you know, life. It'll show you why you should be grateful. I don't know if this price is going to reverse now, and I frankly don't even business. I'm out to break even. If I see a good opportunity, then I'll get in. If not, the reason why I also brought my stop loss to break even is on the 4 hourly. Gotta make sure you use all your time frames, profs. On the 4 hourly, if you look very keenly, there's that little gap there. You see that? You draw this out in time, there's that little gap there. Price come into that and was like, alright, cool. And I saw like immediate reversing, like price didn't even want to close in the area. Did price just give me another entry while I thought it? Yeah, don't even sweat it, bro. Guys, don't even sweat it. Yeah, anyways, price immediately reversed off of that area, and it got me thinking that maybe price want to respect it. You know, I should have left it so I could come down to the 101, see how it looked. So this area right there, when price tap into this area here, it just started reversing, bro. It could pushing up aggressively. So I said, Meet number one, no, probably number 6. My risk wasn't this small. I actually had my stop loss above here. No, above here. So I was taking on quite a bit of risk, and it was not a 1-2. 2, it was less than a 1. So bringing my stop loss to break even might not have been the best. I could have reduced risk now that I'm in profit, but at the same time, like I said, I'm still grateful. Price is literally showing me right now why, you know, I might have dodged the bullet, because the least I was aiming for is below this low right here. Jeez, you would think I just one call the time, but I promise y'all I don't. I don't know why me answer there, but yeah, the least I would aim for is here. And price ain't even touched that. Imagine if I was still in this, like me, I would just be contemplating life right now, cause all this I brought stop loss to break even here, bro. But if I was all here and I didn't bring stop loss, this video gonna serve as like some type of reminder to myself to accept break-even trades. Like, you do sometimes miss out on good opportunities, but majority of the times, once you are stopped out at break even and the trade is going in your direction, it's going to give you another opportunity to re-enter there. It's most likely coming up to take out some liquidity in the opposite direction before finding the strength to continue moving to your direction. So it's worth noting. It's worth documenting the feelings, the actual experience, and everything. So I guess I'm going to still be looking at the charts, going to be looking for trades. So if I find another opportunity, I'm going to notify you guys, let you know that we're in a trade, and let you know how it's going. Alright, we're back. Apologies for the noise in the background, but my dog just being a dog. We're in a trade. It is based on the 5 and 15 minute, but I came down to the 1 minute to get a more precise entry. I also sent this out to the community as well, so almost I wanted to. Yeah, basically I want. It's possible that I hold for 19,742, but let's see how it reacts at 19,720 first before aiming for that high. So we have one break-even trade, and let's see how this one goes. I'm not moving stop loss, you can trust on that, unless maybe once we get to 1-to-1. Okay, so this is our trade. That's how much profit we're in. Balance at 6,126, equity 6,150. Let we see how we long we could hold this one, we could make the full parameters of the trade. No TP set as yet, but I'll come and manually close it. I'm not gonna move from the desktop. So yeah, going to check in with you guys in a couple once we get to any of our areas of interest. Alert set. I'm going to now leave the charts, but I'm not gonna leave the computer, so I'll have the price up, but I just will be watching it, because the price will do what it has to do regardless, and I can't do nothing about it besides watch, so I prefer not to watch and let it do its thing. So I'm gonna come back and check in with you guys in a couple of minutes once we get to any of our areas of interest. And we're back with a TP smash. Would you look at that? I ain't gonna hold you, alright? So I entered this trade because I don't use a trade copier at the moment. I used to use one, but currently I'm not using a trade copier. I had to manually enter this trade across 5 accounts. So obviously they can go in at different places, right? And bringing stop loss to break even, since they at different places, can, you know, do different things. Long story short, I got taken out at break even on the prop firm account when price came here. I moved stop loss to break even again, but I was more than 1-to-1, so that's when I was moving. It just turns out that, you know, on the other 4 accounts, full TP. I had to manually close these things in profit. Like, it's a good day, it's a good day. On the prop account, it's a break-even day, slightly. Yeah, it's a break-even day. IFX, right? Did I miss out on making profit? Yes. If I left my stop loss where my stop loss was, would it have been overall beneficial for me? Like, for this day? Yes, yes. You wanna why? Because I only move my stop loss when I get to 1-to-1, right? And for this first trade, let me just go back and touch on this 1 minute. It's still bottom, it's still bottom. But for this first trade, right, that was at 36. When I got to 36 right here, I could have brought my stop loss to break even. And by the way, that's, let me just hide this for a minute. Right, so you know, could have brought my stop loss to break even only once I got to 1-to-1. I did not do that. I brought my stop loss to break even soon as I got a little bit of momentum. Like, the trade was from here, and actually the trade was since here, right? So I got this much, which was not 1-to-1. If my stop loss was here, 22, then yeah, that would be 1-to-1, right? And bringing my stop loss there would be a fair takeout, but my stop loss was more. I gave it enough risk. By the way, I journal in this. I just, you know, want visual and audio so I could look back at these videos. Don't believe I don't watch back these videos. I watch these videos, bro. It's documentation purposes. I learned from what I did. I learned from what I didn't do because I recorded. Let me delete these because it kind of making things look harder too. Right, so leaving my stop loss where it was and only moving it once I get to 1-to-1 is something that I need to really work on, because moving my stop loss just means moving my stop loss to me right now. There's no when and when not. So I need to put structure into that. I could have held for 19,742 like I was saying, but the fact that I was taken out early on the prop account and I just really rushed to the charts once I heard the alert and it was like, alright, cool, I'm gonna take it here. Not angry. I am more than satisfied. I mean, 10 minutes later, I would probably almost double what I got out for 10 minutes later, but that's cool. We are more than thankful for what we got out to the market today. A break-even trade and 50 pips. Not bad. Now, what day is it? Monday. Great. Good. Beautiful start to the week. I am thankful and I'm done trading. That is it. I just look for 1 win. 2 trades per day maximum. If I lose the first one, I go in for the second one. Lose all 2, then hey, there's not a day. Today, we are out with profit. Price obviously got more to do and further to go, but I don't give a flying right. So that's gonna be it for this video. I know it probably drawn on far too long. I'm trying to make these videos now between 10 to 15 minutes based on the audience response. I think everyone would appreciate a shorter video. So that's gonna be it for this one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.